We have been focusing very little on shops this season, and that's because we actually are not doing regular shops. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode from the UniCraft server. This season, all resources are controlled by what is called the Collective. And today, we are going to see if we can do our part to contribute a little bit of resources to everyone's storage thingamajig over at the Mushroom Island. But before we do that, we have some very important things to do. I think it's time we get some upgrades for our gear. We need to head to the Nether, and we gotta find some ancient debris and some upgrade templates, and it's very important to get some more durability, especially on our tools, so that we don't have to run back here all the time to repair some stuff. Before we go though, I think I should brew up a couple of fire protection potions just in case. And off we go. There we go. Got some potion of fire resist. Ready for action. You know what? That's not so bad. We got 21 ancient debris, and we need to fix our pickaxes because I did run out of TNTs. So I had to mine for a while as well, but that actually worked out really well. So I think the next order of business is to fix up my tools, and then we're gonna head back into the Nether and see if we can find a, what do you call those? The bastions. Yes, we're gonna find a bastion. It didn't go incredibly well in the Nether, but after doing some streaming, we found everything we needed, and now we are kitted out, which is perfect. I even got enough stuff to get some of our tools. That's the word. Yes, tools. I got some of the tools up to netherite as well, which is awesome. And we also started doing some stuff back here. Yeah, this is now a bit of a mess. I am going to explain this a little bit later in the video because I'm soon going to go streaming again, and we will keep working on this as well, I think. But first of all, I think it's time we get started on a couple of things for the Collective. Holy moly, what a build. Oh, this took some time. It's now 3 days later, and, well, adjustments have been made, stuff and things have been done. Yeah, and we're not even quite complete. So, what is happening here is we have a good old-fashioned bubble column farm, which yeetificates all of these guys up, as you can see, and they flop down, end up in the campfires, and then there's some stuff and things down here that shoots their items down into water streams. On the other side, we have 3 chamber exits. So we have the 3 killing chambers. They all exit to the same water stream. It comes up here and up into this, yeah, sortificator. So this is a double speed hopper sorter, which means that we sort through here out of double speed, which means that we can handle an incredible amount of items. It does require you to stack things up quite a bit, though, but as you can see here, we oh yeah, we be cranking out items, which is great. We also have some burner here because I don't think we're gonna need that much coal. But yeah, it looks kind of messy at the moment. I still have some composters to put in to minimize lag. This is a total lag fest anyway because of all of the bubbles, but you know. I also think that in time we're going to make a nicer look around here so that it can actually be seen as a building. But that is definitely not gonna be today, because we have more stuff to do. We also gotta make a friggin' sugarcane farm. I mean, what the heck? It's already been 3 days. I've been working on this for so many hours, it's crazy. Yeah, it's a little bit later now. I had to make a couple of modifications because the shulker loader didn't work. So, yeah. But that's okay. I've also added this storage bit now, so everything should be in order. I could not be bothered to redo all of this to a more compact version, even though I'm not using the shulker loaders. That's the word. So now, basically all we have are the crafters. They get fed with items, and they are doing their thing. This one still has the turn off here with this piston, just so it doesn't run out of items. Let's walk around and see what it looks like on the inside. I've also extended the selector of what you want to craft to go over here so that we actually have it where the other guys are going to grab their items from. So, oops. Over here we have the chests. This is probably where the dark prismarine is going to go, but we're going to have to figure out the black dye thing first. So over here we have our prismarine bricks, and our sea lanterns. And that is pretty much it. You have your selector down here, so if I flick this one right there, then there should be some, if we pop up here, there should be some lanterns coming. Yeah, there's probably not going to be a whole bunch of it. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Well, it's probably something that is going to happen, yeah. I should probably swap those out with stairs. Like that. That's a lot better. Now for this next bit, I think we're gonna have to pop in here, grab a bunch of these, because we gotta make a very big and efficient sugarcane farm over at the Mushroom Island as well. Let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, I'm gonna need mud for this one, don't I? Do I have more mud somewhere, or is that everything I have? If that is everything I had, well, we'll see what it becomes. And I think we might go build it right there. Yeah, right there. We are going to make a sugarcane farm right here. I think I'm also going to make it this way so that we have a hopper line underneath the mud, so that when we boinkificate the sugarcane, it all drops down, everybody's happy, we get a lot of sugarcane, and then we can do all the stuff and things with it. We'll just keep it sugarcane so people can process it themselves. That might be nice. Or we'll have a switch down here so people can choose whether or not they want paper or sugar or raw sugarcane. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's get to it. And a little bit of tinkering later, we have this boxy looking contraption, which now gathers up all of the sugarcane. I have not been here very long because I used some of the stuff, then I went away, so yeah. There's not a whole bunch in it right now, but it is definitely working. I've heard it fire off quite a bit. And this is where we collect the stuff from all of the things. So currently there's 16 on each, so that's 32, that's a stack. So there's 2 stacks of sugarcane that's planted in here, and then over time it just yeets it down here. I think that it's probably going to be necessary to double this up. So we'll build one more on the side here, collect everything in one central location, which will be down here. And then we will see if we can get some... they were talking about a central location for storage, so we might just ship everything over there. Not quite sure where that's going to be yet, but as soon as we get a location where gunpowder is located as well, then we should be automating some rocket production and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think that will work quite all right for now. Now we can of course not only do collective stuff today, so I was thinking that it might be time to have a look at the interior of our main base building, which of course is the one we have over there. And I think we're going to walk over there and we're going to have a look at doing some base place upgradification stuff and things, yeah. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to start with the stairs, I think. Let's see if they come down right there. And then I think the closest we're going to get to the white is the court stairs, which is going to have to do. It looks a little bit strange, but that's alright. Now what I'm thinking up here is that we're going to do a couple of different things. I would like to get a grass floor in right here, because we should put a tree down, get some nice outdoor space going. Now the dirt from the bottom we are going to address once we're at the other floor down below. We're probably going to put either slabs or some kind of trapdoors or something in the ceiling there, just to make sure that it doesn't look too strange. Actually, let's do like this as well. I think that will be better. Yeah, I think that's better. Very nice. Now inside here, we're also going to put a couple of stuff and thing. Let's just move some torches around for now. Over here, I think we're going to have a kind of like a library looking thing. So we're going to take that over there, and then we're going to fill a couple of these in like so. And then I think the rest is going to be actual bookshelves. And then we can make a nice little nook area in here that feels kind of nice. Do I have any lanterns? And then we'll leave that open. We'll leave that one open. And then we're going to fill a couple in. I'm going to go down to the villagers and trade myself some bookshelves, actually, so that we can do that. Now, the fact that we could only afford 3 bookshelves is a little bit sad, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. I think we'll do something about that between episode, probably grab a baby zombie or something, and make sure that we cure these guys up quite nicely. Now, over here, I would like to have a bunch of pipes. Oh, we'll put a couple there, we'll put another couple right there. And then we'll do some right there, some right there. One guy up there, one guy up there. Oops. One guy right there, and a dude right in the middle there. And one dude right over there. Oops, I fell downstairs. Now all we can start doing here is kind of cool. Let's grab, oh, I already have some levers right here. If we put them like so, and then do like a pipe down there. Do another one up like so, and connect that there. Got a couple of these guys, maybe going the other way. One over there. This guy going that away, that away, that away, that away. Nice, now we're talking. Now what we can of course also do to get some light in here is to add these kind of redstone torch. I don't even know what to call them. It's kind of the same stuff that we have been using around on the outside. It's kind of cool to have something similar that kind of attracts attention in here. So we have one over there. Maybe also do one over this way. Maybe even do a double one of these so that it comes a little bit higher. Oh, there we go. I would like to have that back, please. Thank you very much. And then we can, of course, grab ourselves a little bit of iron bars and block this off to make sure that people don't walk over there. Because these are obviously either warm or toxic or, you know, that kind of stuff. Now, as we don't really have the time today to do a custom tree, I was thinking that we'll just take a flowering azalea and put that right on here, and maybe bone meal this a couple times and remove some of the grass that comes up. Make it look a little bit more gardenish. Now, the library needs a tiny table-like thing, so we'll place these guys right there. And then I think a little bit later we'll come in with some... no, actually, let's use the... let's use the deep slate ones. That might actually be cool to get some black in here as well. So let's do like that. like so. Make it kind of a sofa-like thingy, and I think we can do a couple more on this side. Maybe put one chair there, and then we have ourselves a little bit of a library. And it would, of course, not be complete if we still have any torch spam left. So let's add a couple of lanterns hanging from the roof, being kind of cozy and that kind of stuff. That can go all the way up there. And then let's grab one that hangs down this way. That way we'll still... Oh, no, that's too low. That's too low. That has to be one further up there for sure. Alright, as you can probably tell from my levels and the stuff in my hands, there's been a little bit of time since last time. Apparently I got some stuff in my throat as well. And we gotta sleep. Oh my goodness, what are all these interruptions? Anyway, we had a absolutely lovely stream where we got a lot of stuff done down here. We have got ourselves some new stick dudes for trading, and we have gotten a whole bunch of our librarians. Oh, also I have to put my volume back up so that we can actually hear things. There we go. Yeah, so we now have these guys. We're trading for glass with the librarians because this turns out to be the best way to get emeralds. Because the stick dudes, well, it's all been nerfed without me knowing about it for some reason. So it turns out that in this version of Minecraft, they actually made it true. So you can only zombificate people one time to get more efficient trades. And then after that, it just doesn't do anything. I completely didn't get that. I don't know how. I could have missed something like that, but apparently it happened. By the way, if you do want to see the streams that happen in between all the stuff and things, we do a lot of cool stuff, head on over to twitch.tv/JackMC official, and you can hit that follow button. It would be fantastic. I'm actually almost affiliate now. It's kind of nice. So, this floor right here, the ground floor, let's call it that, or the first floor, or whatever. This is kind of going to be like the dock over there, so we want it to be kind of full of barrels and chests. Maybe we'll add a couple of dudes walking around here to do stuff and things. I think over here we should probably have something else. Not quite sure yet. Could be a processing area of stuff, something like that. But anyways, we would like, at least out here, are these the ones that they don't connect to? No, it's the chests. Yeah, so we're gonna want to do stuff like this and stuff like that. And then like a couple of this way, and maybe one even going this way. Yeah, sure. And then one going that way. Stuff like this, you know? Because this is supposed to be where we get all of the things that we need for the research station. So it has to be a little bit messy, has to be a little bit chaotic, and it has to be something that kind of catches people's eyes. Maybe we'll also in time put stuff in these barrels so you can actually find like treasures almost. There has to be enough space to walk around. That is very important. And for these, I'm almost thinking we'll do torches and put a couple of torches around, like right here, where it's very natural for them to be. And that could potentially be the only light source that we have out here. Not quite sure what we're gonna do with the inside. We might put, it's completely empty in my brain. Oh my goodness. End rods. That's the name. Yes. We might put some end rods here somewhere. Maybe a line that goes across here. Actually, don't I have some in this one? I do. My goodness, we can just do it right now. You know what? It didn't really work the other way that I wanted, so I think we're gonna go with something like this. So, fairly okay. Actually, when I come to think of it, I could have done something like that. Oh, did I just solve it now? That would have been very funny if I did. Oops, I did not mean to break that. Lever, like that, and then... Oh. Like that, then. and then that. Oh yeah, that's yeah, I just solved it. Okay, that's a little bit embarrassing. But I guess it works. Just gonna have an oxidized trapdoor like this guy. And then we're gonna put it right there. And then we're gonna put the lever right there. And then we gotta put one of these there and one of these there. Yeah, okay. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, so we solved that. Oh, that's kind of funny. A little bit embarrassing. Inside of here, we're also going to have a lot of barrel stacks, but they're going to be more separated. So over here, we're going to have a line like that, and then we're going to have a line like this going all the way over there. Something like this. That is actually going to work very nicely. Okay, this guy doesn't... Yeah, that guy shouldn't be there. Because we definitely need space to walk around here. That's going to be very important. Now, the next thing that we need to do is flip out our ender chest, because we need some statues. 6, maybe even 5. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now we're talking. And then Sky is standing here sorting barrels. Absolutely great. And after a little bit of tinkering, this is what it looks like. We have a bunch more chests in here for some more detail. I just added a little bit of a kitchen area over here so that it looks like there's something for these guys to use while they're over here. We're going to grab these guys so it's a little bit easier to walk here. Same with these. Same with that. And then that's actually all I'm going to do with this floor for now. Now down here, on the other hand, we're actually going to build some stuff, because this is where I would like to have my smelting system. Now the area over in this end is of course going to be a little bit different, because this is where I'm going to have my my sleeping place. I think we'll place the bed right there. I'm going to have some crafting stuff and kitchen-y things right here, so when you come down, you'll be walking right into like a kitchen and sleeping area, which is going to be quite nice. I can actually take this ender chest here and put that straight over here, because that's going to stay next to my bed. But over in these bits, we're going to have a lot of stuff be done. So I think what I'm going to do first is rip everything out and get some inputs and outputs sorted, and see if we can't organize a little bit of a super smelter down here. After tinkering a little bit longer than I would have liked it to take, we now have a thing. Now, it turns out that my room size is a little not fantastic for this kind of stuff. But I managed to cram 21 furnaces in here, and we have a minecart loader on this side. We have a minecart loader on this side. So this is going to be the input, of course, for items. This is going to be the input for fuel. And then this dude, let's see, it might be easier if we hop into cheat game. So this guy zooms up here, behind there, and over the back hoppers there, down there, and up again, and around, and down there, and up again, and over. And here it just turns back. And then we basically have the same with this guy, so he just zooms up there, gets up to the top level, and then zooms around the back, stops at the end over there, and then zooms all the way back. Now, I had to do a little bit of wonky stuff and things here and there because of bud powering and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, and currently the output is right here, which of course it can't be. And now that we have stuff in all of the floors, I feel like we've actually moved in. So the next step is going to be the all-encompassing lovely... Yeah, I have holes here because I needed fuel for the furnaces to test stuff. Don't judge. Hi, I said don't judge. But as I said, the next part is going to be the storage system, which is going to be down here somehow. And as you now can see behind me, the carts are zooming around and we're doing stuff and things back here, and it's going fantastic. Now what I'm actually doing... Oh, that's the wrong button. What I'm actually doing here now is I'm producing fuel. I'm actually producing charcoal. I thought I'd test if that's a viable way to keep this stocked, because that would be a lot easier than actually go out and farm coal. So this guy's now zooming around with the charcoal inside of it, and it's filling up the backlog in these hoppers. So once it runs out of coal, he's going to try to use charcoal instead, and I think we're just about out of logs here now. Well, that zoomed around real fast, so I'm assuming there's plenty in there still. Anyways, I think that's going to be enough for today. Oh my goodness, have we been productive. I am so glad that you decided to watch this episode. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh my goodness, I can't even say it enough. Man, I'm just over the moon. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Jack. I love you all, and that's it for now. Bye-bye.